The words Charlie Kirk's widow, Erica, said of her husband's killer.
That man, I forgive him.
She now carries the torch as head of TPUSA, vowing that campus tours will continue this month.
The alleged murderer is due back in court next Monday. This morning, the suspect in the second Trump assassination attempt last year returns to a federal court in Florida. Ryan Ruth will start presenting his own defense at trial, representing himself. He only has 3 approved witnesses to call. Back to the president. He also announced that the Kirk Memorial, he plans a major medical announcement today, purporting to detail a cause for autism.
Their findings are expected to warn pregnant women against using Tylenol unless they have high fevers. Researchers at Mount Sinai found children exposed to acetaminophen during pregnancy may be more likely to develop neurodevelopmental disorders like autism and ADHD. But another study from the Journal of the American Medical Association in 2024 concluded the opposite, stating using the drug while pregnant was not associated with an increased risk of autism.
Fox's Madeline Rivera. Today, President Trump will go to the UN. Tomorrow, he'll address world leaders there as Australia, Britain, and Canada join other countries recognizing a Palestinian state as Israel's war rages in Gaza. French President Emmanuel Macron tells CBS Face the Nation it's
the only way to provide a political solution to a situation which has to stop.
Israel opposes a Palestinian state recognition. America's listening to Fox News.
You ever wonder why Verizon charges twice as much as Pure Talk for the same basic service? Think it might have something to do with the fact that Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotion. That's billion with a B. Yeah, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. That's why they can offer unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a blazing fast 5G network for just $25 a month. Save an additional 50% off your first month when you dial pound 250 and say the words Mike Rowe. That's pound 250, Mike Rowe.
Oh, let's go.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
And we mentioned the war in Gaza. Fox has learned Hamas will make a direct offer to President Trump trying to get a ceasefire deal. And the president keeps working out a TikTok deal as well. The Wall Street Journal reports he may sign an executive order this week to declare the agreement still being worked out that will satisfy the requirements of a law that would have banned TikTok in the U.S. if the social media app doesn't cut its ties to its Chinese parent company. The president tells Fox some business leaders are in on the TikTok deal.
Larry Ellison's one of them. He's involved. He's a great guy. Michael Dell is involved.
And so is Fox CEO Lachlan Murdoch and his father, Rupert. Now, Congress is on deadline to approve new government funding to prevent a shutdown in 8 days.
Virginia Democratic Senator Tim Kaine said after each side of the aisle rejected the other's government funding proposal, it's time for a serious discussion to keep the federal government open.
The leadership has reached out to President Trump and said, let's sit down this week and figure this out. President Trump last night said he was open to doing that.
Kansas Republican Senator Roger Marshall said his party's interest is not in raising the deficit.
We want to keep the government open and work towards a balanced, responsible budget.
Both were on Fox News Sunday. The current resolution funding government expires September 30th. Gordon Scott, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stocks could fall to start the week. Dow futures down more than 100 points after last week's record highs. On Sunday Night Football, the Kansas City Chiefs won their first game, beating the New York Giants, who are among 6 NFL teams still winless. 6 others still undefeated, including the Eagles.
Joshua Carty has it blocked again!
That second blocked field goal of the game sealed it for Philadelphia, beating the LA Rams on Fox. Cleveland also beat Green Bay after a blocked kick that set up the Browns' game-winning field goal. Tampa Bay survived a blocked field goal, turned touchdown, and beat the New York Jets on a last-second kick, and the LA Chargers and San Francisco also stayed unbeaten, winning on last-second field goals. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
News Talk 710 KURV, broadcasting from the Valley's All-American Truck Headquarters studio at PayneAutomall.com.
It is a Monday morning, September 22nd, 2025. Appreciate you joining us on News Talk 710 KURV. You're doing the online thing again, Freddie, right? YouTube and X and Facebook as well. Live, 710 KURV. Join us there. I'm Sergio Sanchez, along with show producer Fred Cruz. And AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina on standby. I think triple digits are back. For how many days? Any more rain? We'll see what he says in just a little bit. In the news, Governor Greg Abbott was busy signing bills into law last week, including one that puts an end to the state-mandated STAR test as we know it, also authorizing $100,000 in fines for individuals that are caught distributing abortion drugs in Texas.
The STAR test now replaced with a series of smaller tests administered at the beginning, middle, and end of the school year. House Bill 8 was authored by State Rep Brad Buckley.
For the first time ever, districts will be able to measure student growth throughout the year in addition to year-over-year growth.
Abbott also signed a couple of drug bills. House Bill 7 makes it illegal to manufacture, distribute, mail, or provide abortion-inducing drugs in Texas. That's enforced through $100,000 civil fines. And the livestock anti-parasitic drug ivermectin, used by some to fight COVID, can now be acquired without a prescription.
In Austin, Chris Fox, News Talk 710 KURV.
There is one piece of legislation that still needs the governor's signature, and it's one that deals with men accessing women's restrooms.
He's signing bills passed in the second special session, but one law that remains pending is the so-called bathroom bill. Conservative groups say this will protect females in bathrooms and locker rooms.
We appreciate our privacy in those spaces.
Cindy Castillas with the Texas Eagle Forum. The bill requires segregated facilities in government-owned buildings like schools based on biological sex. The ACLU called it unconscionable and unconstitutional, pointing out that federal courts have ruled that bans like these violate people's fundamental rights to equal treatment.
That's Michael Board with that report. Up in D.C., the White House trying to calm the worries of some folks in the business community caused by President Trump's big new fee for new H-1B visas.
President Trump signed a proclamation Friday that imposes a $100,000 fee on foreign workers who want to obtain a visa to work in the U.S. The fee went into effect at midnight Saturday. Later, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt tried to calm fears about the proclamation, clarifying it was not an annual fee, but a one-time fee, and that it applies only to new visas, not renewals for current visa holders. Leavitt says existing H-1B holders can continue to leave and re-enter the country as allowed before. I'm Scott Carr in Washington.
Today in Las Vegas, Nevada, they're launching a first ever fabulous 5-day sale, as they call it. There will be hundreds of special deals available at resorts, entertainment packages, food packages as well. They're trying to get tourists to go back to Vegas because they've seen a big double-digit slump in tourism in Vegas. How about you try this? How about you take the skunk smell out of Vegas? It smells like marijuana and those nasty designer cigarettes. I don't want to ever go back there. Well, that place stinks. It's 7:09. It's Accu with the time. And AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina joined us. So I need to say thank you first to Dougie and all the gang at Martin Farm and Ranch, a certified dealer for Purina liquid feed. Martin Farm and Ranch. Ask for Dougie. He's got all the answers to any questions you have on feed and livestock. Jason Caterina joining us from AccuWeather, and oh my, back to triple digits. For how many days, Jason?
Just through the week, at times through the week. It looks like by Wednesday it's going to tone down a little bit, and then Thursday we should get a break from it, back down to the low 90s.
Simmer down now, simmer down.
Simmer down now.
Simmer down. Hey, any rain in the forecast, like second part of the week? Or
yeah, it looks like Wednesday and Thursday will be our best chances for rain. But again, that opportunity is going to be there, pretty much every day. Again, with the sea breeze, the opportunity for a couple of showers here or there. Looking at some of the rain totals from over the weekend are pretty heavy out there in spots.
It was nice. Yeah, we had a good
3+ inches southwest of Harlingen there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, believe it. Yeah, it was radar was. Yeah, and you could see it on the horizon. Pretty much all of us on and off got a little bit of drink, a little bit of rain. That was nice. Hey, let me check the tropics again, since we got roughly like 2-3 weeks left for the Western Gulf as far as tropical season. What do the computers tell you this morning?
Yeah, still nothing for us, but a couple of storms out in the Atlantic starting to ramp up a bit.
Fish storms, though. That's
yeah. We're not worried
trade
about
routes,
guys.
Okay, so let me see. Where's my calendar for today? What's on the menu? Well, plenty of sweets. National White Chocolate Day and National Ice Cream Cone Day.
Ooh. Now
Yeah.
you're talking. I love me some ice cream.
Yeah. What do we put in there? What would be your favorite? Put that ice cream cone.
I love I don't know. I like a lot of different ice creams.
Yeah.
Depends on what I'm feeling,
I'm going for that.
Sometimes it's the coffee.
Yeah.
We have a little chain of convenience stores here in upstate New York called Stewart's, and they've got the best milk and ice cream in the state consistently. And they've got some really
We'll have to
delicious
check
ice
it out
creams.
if ever in your neck of the woods. That's good. I'll have to check that one out. For me, it's if you visit the Baskin Robbins, they used to be called 31 flavors or 30 flavors or something like that. Yeah, pistachio, almond, mix it up with some coffee and put a third scoop on it while it's baseball season. Baseball nut, which is blueberry, vanilla, and cashews.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Hey, now.
Yeah. What time do they open? All right, pal. Call you next hour. That's
all right.
You weather meteorologist Jason Caterina on 710 KURV. Which one's yours favorite? Just plain old vanilla, Freddie? Yeah.
That or
banana nut's
butter
good.
pecan.
Banana nut's good. Bluebell does one that's like banana nut, but they put like the little banana cookie wafers in it as well. I forget. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, back to the news. State of Texas has signed agreements with 9 states to try to strengthen election integrity.
This would involve sharing data from state to state in an effort to prevent possible voter fraud. Texas Secretary of State Jay Nelson says the agreements with these states establish a process to compare voter registration records to catch any possible duplicates and maintain accurate registration lists. Texas now has these agreements with Alabama, Arkansas, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Ohio, South Carolina, Virginia, and West Virginia. State leaders hope to enter into similar agreements with other states.
It's reporter Kristen Yates. And here's Michael Board again with the artificial intelligence revolution taking Texas by storm.
Central Texas has become one of the country's hotspots for data centers, which fuel artificial intelligence research. Glenn Hammer, who heads the Texas Association of Business, credits business-friendly regulations, available land, and cheap electricity.
All of these pieces coming together made Texas the center of developing AI.
A study done by the global real estate firm CBRE shows that data center construction from San Antonio to Austin more than quadrupled in the first half of last year.
And if you're looking for new supplements, a new study led by a doctor at Massachusetts saying that cocoa extract supplements might help prevent age-related heart disease. This is the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. Hoping to get turnkey ready. Industry comes calling to South Texas. We better have something built, ready for them to move into. Yeah, groundbreaking day today in Brownsville specifically for that. Conversation with industrialist Joaquin Spammer next on the Valley's Morning News.
Protect your liver and give it the support it deserves with Active Liver from New Nordic. Find Active Liver in stores at your local CVS, Meijer Grocery, or online at Amazon or at newnordicusa.com.
Come into Volvo Cars Edinburgh today and find the Volvo that's right for you. Shop from over 40 new and certified pre-owned Volvos today. Get comfortable in the incredible new 2025 Volvo XC60 with all new technology and innovation that makes the Volvo brand stand out from the rest. Lease one today for just $4.99 a month. We shop the competition so you don't have to at Volvo Cars Edinburgh, official sponsor of UTRGV football.
Dale gas! Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter? Right? And the best part? They accept Discover. Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer. Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times. Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants? These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Brian Kilmeade here, inviting you to tune in weekday mornings starting at 9 for The Sergio Show with Sergio Sanchez on News Talk 710 KURV and KURV.com.
News Talk 710 KURV is your only station in South Texas for Houston Astros baseball. Oh, my goodness. They crushed, they stopped They were sandblasting and blowing up my heart this past weekend. They got swept by the Mariners. They're still not out of it, technically. If they keep winning and Cleveland continues to lose, maybe they'll make the playoffs. Astros baseball tomorrow night, 8:35 broadcast on News Talk 710 KURV, made possible by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women. And big thank you to the Mission Economic Development Office. And if you join us on 710 KURV, YouTube, X, Live, Facebook, Live, all the online platforms, you can join us right now. Also at Radio Para Mí from CIL Capital Development Solutions, and of course, chairman of the private sector economic development push that we've been featuring, known as Rioplex. Joaquin Spalmer back in the studio. Good to see you, amigo. I understand today's literally a groundbreaking day at Brownsville. So let's start there with this turnkey operation we hope to set up at Brownsville. What do you have?
Yeah, hello, Sergio. Thank you for having me again. Yes, today is a very, very exciting day for us. A very good friend, the president of the Border Trade Alliance, the Mexican chapter of the Border Trade Alliance. His name is Carlos Garcia. I believe you met him and you have interviewed him in the past.
Sure have.
He's a very influential custom broker. He invited us to participate in this investment. So what we're doing, what are we doing, Sergio? We're building 181,000 square feet right on Highway 48, just probably a mile shy from the Port of Brownsville. It's a state-of-the-art facility. It's going to be a manufacturing plant. We have a customer lineup, and it's very exciting. We have the groundbreaking today at 4:00. Of course, we're going to have the mayor, Cohen, is actually welcoming us with open arms to the city of Brownsville. We're going to have a pretty big crowd, and I believe you're going to be there, Sergio.
Yeah, we'll be a program now. We'll be broadcasting the drive home with Zach and Davis. Yours truly will be there as well. 4 to 6 p.m. on the drive home today during the groundbreaking. You mentioned a manufacturing facility that this will be hosting. All, what was 160, 180?
181.
181.
Just to be exact.
181 square foot for some massive
And you know
facility.
what? I'm very excited because my son, Joaquin Spalmer, he's going to be helping putting together the job site. He's going to be on site. He's going to be in charge of everything. He's going to be the construction supervisor in this project.
How long will it take to get up and ready?
About 8 months.
8 months.
8 months.
And we'll be hosting a manufacturing facility without, of course, saying too much about who's coming to town. Maybe we can visit on the periphery the potential economic impact, either in investment dollars, maybe job creation. What do you know about this?
We're looking at about $20 million. It is close to 15 on our investment, and it's close to 5 on the customer's investment.
Okay.
So altogether, it should be around $20 million.
Do you know if it complements industry that is already in the area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it complements industry on both sides of the border.
Okay. Now, as far as job creation, did they tell you how much they might create?
They're looking at 120 jobs, direct jobs.
All right. Will it require some training at Texas Southmost College or the A&M Training Center, something like that? You know, all these training.
I believe so. I'm not in charge of that, but I believe that you already have a contact and communications with the different institutions down in Brownsville.
All right. So another example of a major manufacturer that's coming, which, by the way, the 181,000 square foot facility will all be filled out by this investor?
No. We have some extra space. We have some companies interested, but we don't have anything close yet.
Okay. Now, let's visit the one that we've talked about before, which is that massive, great employer that's coming to south of the freeway in McAllen. Congratulations to McAllen EDC, all the work that they've done. You got a big landing pad out there on South Ware to host this manufacturer. And there's like a domino effect that there's going to be more like complementary industry, right? On that,
Yeah,
so
it looks
review
very,
that project for me. Real quick.
It looks extremely well.
Yeah.
I think that Ralph Garcia, the McAllen DC, the Ralphie boy with Liz and the whole team in the city of McAllen, the city manager Isaac and the mayor, everybody has been on top of this project. I think we're very close in closing the deal, Sergio, and it will be good for the county, for the city, and for everyone in the region. Huh?
I know you shared this with us, but let's look again at the potential economic benefit and the impact of that, what the investment might be, what the job creation might be, and then the ancillary, how it creates more complementary industry nearby, probably the same park to feed into it as well. So what are some of those potential figures in McAllen?
Well, this company by itself is about $40 million.
40, you said?
$40 million.
40 million, yeah.
That's kind of unique. It's great, Sergio. It's this is the making of the McAllen Economic Development Corporation. I have to say it out loud. These guys have been doing great. They are out there. The less you see them here is the more than doing something for the region.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
what
glad
I mean?
you say that because I haven't seen much of them of late. Serge, we're busy. We're busy, Serge. We can't go. I'll send you Ralphie boy. Yeah, Liz has been, but good for them. I know that they're working real hard to try to pin it down, nail down those contracts for
economic development is like a plumbing groundwork. You don't see it, but it's very important. The less you see of them is the more they're working on on different projects. No?
Well, we're pretty close to that one. Hopefully, they can make an announcement. What do you think? Do you think they might make an announcement before the end of the year?
Hopefully, yes. And, let's hope so.
So much work has gone into that one.
So we got 6 months working on this project.
Potential $40 million investment. I know the jobs, high-paying jobs, are amazing that would come with this. How many, though? Did they say that más o menos what the ballpark figure would be?
No, I think that Ralph will be the one.
And, of course, next door would be complementary industry.
Yeah, there is. We have more property. We have 3 lots. We have one company that is close to signing a contract on lot number 3. It's not there yet. And we have some other big companies looking into the area. No?
Joaquin Spalmer is the owner of CIL Capital Development Solutions. And his passion he has expressed with us for months now, for a couple of years, to see at the speed of business that we in South Texas and in northern Mexico be able to recruit industry at the speed of business, meaning that in business, you can do the handshake, do the sale face-to-face, maybe meet with certain political leaders or, maybe trade attaches, whatever's necessary to get it done. So on the Rioplex private sector economic development effort, what can you tell me? I know we've got ambassadors that are ready to go.
Yeah.
Can we credit some of these projects that are coming, like the Brownsville? I know the McAllen effort was McAllen EDC, but like what else is in the pipeline? What is next with Rioplex and recruiting industry?
We have probably answered to over 30 RFIs.
Mm-hmm. Requests for information, right?
In the past 3 months. It's unreal. We have a team working on them. There is very interesting projects. Some of them are for us. Some of them are not for the region. But the most important part is that we're responding. We are on top of the RFIs. Mm-hmm. We already have some RFPs, requests for proposals. Nice. That's different. But what I wanted to tell you about Rioplex, we had a great meeting about a month ago regarding the new ambassadors, that we have a great list. Very important. Let me say something about that list. And let me say something about my board of directors. Is on both sides of the border. Mm-hmm. So you have board members from Reynosa. You have board members from Matamoros. You have ambassadors from Reynosa and ambassadors from Matamoros. We have ambassadors from Rio Bravo. And of course, you have ambassadors from the Hidalgo County and Cameron County. But the important part is that you're looking at business people, top business people, very much engaged in what's happening in the state of Texas, in the state of Tamaulipas. So I'm very proud, and I can brag that we have the cream of the cream, the very top. We have the best of the best.
Yeah.
And I can give you some...
About 25, right? 24, 25 ambassadors.
20, yes, and I can mention a lot of them, but I want to recognize Mario Reina. I mean, we couldn't do this without him. This is a guy that is 100% committed into the project. Him and Josh Cortez, they have done great in pushing and putting all this project together. But let me say something, Sergio, before it slips my mind. Last week, as I was invited to participate in the biggest and the best entrepreneur meeting in Reynosa. Never seen an event as big as this one. Was 250 of the most influential business owners in the city of Reynosa and some in the city of Rio Bravo. And I was invited to participate and to talk about RioPlex. And it's unreal how, let me say something. Back in the 90s, when McAllen was selling the region, but was selling Reynosa and was selling McAllen, who did the job? These 250 business people were put together business parks. They put together roads. They put together all the infrastructure needed in order to grow. And that these guys were the guys that work to bring Reynosa from a 250,000 in population to over 1 million. So we had all of them there. I was amazed. And the guy that put everything together, his name is Juan Jose Villarreal. He's an ambassador for RioPlex.
Nice.
This guy is unreal. I mean, he's a great leader. We really needed a leader like him in Reynosa. He has put together this group. It's called Consejo Regional de Negocios. We have speakers from Monterrey and Mexico City. I mean, I couldn't be happier to have participated in the project. But now, this is what RioPlex is doing in Reynosa. So we're getting an MOU worked with Juan Jose. Juan Jose is already participating with us in RioPlex, and RioPlex is going to participate with them very closely. And that's the kind of people that you're looking in RioPlex.
You and I, in just trading messages when news comes down, I had a laser focus on Houston, for example. Houston, of late, they've snagged some big biotech jobs, beautiful biotech jobs. They've got supercomputer and chip manufacturing coming, just not that far away from us. Now, what do you think in Reynosa, northern Mexico, Matamoros, southern Texas, what do you think are the industries that RioPlex ambassadors could laser focus on to see if we can get maybe some of that energy from Southeast Texas down here, or maybe, I don't know, data centers, something like that? What do you see us focusing on to try to bring those jobs to South?
Let me give you my answer, because they ask me that constantly. And we have proven in the past 30 years in the region, in RioPlex, from Mier to Matamoros, from Roma to Brownsville, that we can accomplish anything. We have the talent, Sergio. Just look at it. We have automotive parts manufacturers. We have aerospace manufacturers on the Mexican side. We have LNG on the US side. Who would have thought that we were going to be able to land LNG here in the region? Yeah. We have SpaceX. I mean, we have the talent in RioPlex on both sides of the border to accomplish anything. And what I say and I tell everyone is, I mean, we all should really feel very proud of being from the Rio Grande Valley, being from the region, being from Rio Plex.
I look forward to our next conversation. Wish you continued success. Congratulations on that facility in Brownsville, the one in McAllen. And I know you got some others, but we're out of time for this segment.
I know.
We'll continue. Lord willing, we'll continue this conversation.
No, thank you for having me, Sergio, and I'll see you,
thank you,
later on today.
Joaquin Spalmer from CIL Capital Development Solutions, also from Rioplex, the private economic development push for the region. This is the morning news on News Talk 710 KURV on your station for Astros baseball. Check of sports up next.
At Rivetta's Machinery in Donna, they're bringing the best deals on Coyote equipment to your job site, your farm, or your backyard. Right now, take advantage of 0% interest or up to $6,000 cash back on Coyote track loaders and skid steers. These are machines built for maximum performance no matter the task. But don't stop there. They're also offering fantastic savings on Coyote tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles. And whether you're hauling something, mowing, tackling other big jobs, Coyote has the equipment to help you get it done. If you're looking for great deals and great service from a team that treats you like family, look no further than Rivetta's Machinery and Coyote. Start your next project right. Visit Rivetta's Machinery in Donna or browse their deals when it suits you at mynewtractor.com. That's their website, mynewtractor.com. Rivetta's for the long haul. See dealer for full details.
Day 28 without AC, 70 days until fall. There's no help in sight. I fear the water in the toilet bowl has evaporated.
Dad, just call Mighty Mike's.
No AC? Don't sweat it. Mighty Mike's Plumbing, Electric, and HVAC is your solution. Their comfort specialists will ensure you're sitting cool in the summer months. Visit callmightymike.com or dial 956-686-1353.
Get it right. Call Mighty Mike. Just one call to solve it all.
Come into Genesis of Harlingen today and soak up the feeling of the dynamic yet elegant design and cutting-edge technology that makes up the amazing Genesis vehicle lineup. Visit today and choose from a great selection like a 2026 Genesis GV70 for $549 a month for 36 months. Come see where refined sophistication meets powerful innovation at Genesis of Harlingen at 8521 West Expressway 83 in Harlingen. Shop from the entire line of Genesis online at genesisofharlingen.com.
Wonderful to see so much construction taking place in the area. And if you're about to produce, you're about to erect a new commercial site in the area, I strongly suggest that you call my amigos at Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing, because as you are getting ready to build, and you got some, compadres and competitors down the street to be doing the same. I'll tell you what, the commercial properties that go up with the superior materials and the superior workmanship, as you will find with Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing, advantage to you if you do that, because maybe the amigo compadre down the street won't do that, and guess what? Water will come visiting their operations, and even worse, the tenants who are inside getting their medical equipment and legal and engineering drafting forms and all sorts of, and then the embarrassment of having water coming into the building in front of their customers. Choose the best. It is Chamberlain Roofing, Waterproofing, 125 plus years of experience, cutting edge roof installation and repair technology, advanced waterproofing solutions. 956-655-6178.
Michael Berry, host of The Michael Berry Show, inviting you to join Sergio Sanchez, my buddy, for The Sergio Show. Weekday mornings starting at 9 on News Talk 710 KURV and on the Radio Potami app.
The 710 KURV Sports Desk is brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women.
I'm Trevor Beck with your TSN Sports Minute. It was a tough 24 hours for any type of fans in the state of Texas as all teams found a way to take a loss. Starting in football, the Texans drop a big game to the division rival Jaguars, 10-17, and will hope to bounce back versus the Titans this Sunday at noon. And the Cowboys defense struggled again versus the Bears, falling 31-14 and losing CeeDee Lamb to an ankle injury. Cowboys play again Sunday night, inviting a familiar face, Michael Parsons, and the Packers. Texas Rangers stay on their losing streak 4-2 versus the Marlins and will try to keep the playoffs alive versus the Twins Tuesday at 7:05. And the Astros swept by the Mariners 7-3 yesterday, falling out of first place in the division and just out of the wild card. Astros will need to pull themselves together to get back in division talks, but top priority should be getting the playoffs. Period. Astros face the Athletics Tuesday at 9:05. I'm Trevor Beck with your TSN Sports Minute.
What needs to happen is for the Astros to win. Just win. These next two supposedly easy series. And Cleveland needs to lose because they're tied with Cleveland. If they wind up finishing the season tied with Cleveland, they lose because Cleveland has a tiebreaker when it comes to their series. AccuWeather says highs today, triple digits today, triple digits tomorrow. Border Bridge wait times, let me see here. Let's see if they've updated these numbers. So if you're driving back to the McAllen Mission Edinburgh area, it's busy at Far, busy at Ansan Luis. And if you're driving back to Brownsville, who's busy right now? 1 hour, B&M, Gateway, 45 minutes, Veterans. Business news check of your money up next on 710 KURV. And the price of the American dream, according to new figures, inflation, everything tabulated. What's the price of the American dream? That's next on the Valley's Morning News.
Come into Genesis of Harlingen today and soak up the feeling of the dynamic yet elegant design and cutting-edge technology that makes up the amazing Genesis vehicle lineup. Visit today and choose from a great selection like a 2026 Genesis GV70 for $549 a month for 36 months. Come see where refined sophistication meets powerful innovation at Genesis of Harlingen at 8521 West Expressway 83 in Harlingen. Shop from the entire line of Genesis online at genesisofharlingen.com.
I want to say thank you to Mark and Carla McCaleb, the McCaleb Funeral Home Clan in Weslaco. Wonderful family, pillars in our community. Their family, 60 plus years, loving on Valley families that have suffered, sometimes the shock of separation. Sometimes it was expected, but either way, it still hurts. Now, a reminder from Mark and Carla McCaleb from the McCaleb Funeral Home family. Pre-plan and prepay. There's nothing you can do. The Bible says the dead know nothing, right? But what you do know now is that you could make things just a little bit, I'd say a lot easier on your family in that moment of separation. And I speak from experience. I'm talking about pre-planning and prepaying a funeral event. It's really easy. Just call Carla McCaleb. I'll give you her personal cell number. Again, call her, text her, say, hey, Serge, we're talking about you. Send someone to me. And that's the way it is. Whether you're in Brownsville, Harlingen, McAllen area, wherever you are, the McCaleb clan will send someone to you. Sit down, make decisions now, get it all on record, prepay. There you go. Put it on the shelf, wait on the Lord. Here's Carla's number. Call her, text her right now. Set up that appointment. 956-650-2841.
Made in America. A simple idea that means everything at Mueller Metal Roofs and Buildings. It means local branches, dealing with friends and neighbors you trust. It means innovation, leading the way with better solutions. It means caring about our products and even more about the people who use them. It means pride in a job well done. Mueller, made in America, made to last.
If you're looking to improve your overall health and have a better quality of life, Dr. T's Primary Care is the place to go. If you feel tired or stressed or less motivated, if you're moody or if you have trouble sleeping, Dr. T's Primary Care will evaluate you and work with you to address your health concerns, including testosterone or menopause treatment, peptide treatment, IV vitamin infusions. Their licensed staff will take the time to listen to you and work with you to improve your overall health. Check out the website, drtsprimarycare.com. Give them a call in the McAllen at 956-803-0058 in Harlingen, 956-368-5247.
Audio streaming on KURV.com. Powered by South Texas Buick GMC. McAllen Mission.
Your Money Now, brought to you by the Ryan and Brian Real Estate Team. Call 956-540-2536, 956-540-2536, or online at ryanandbrian.com.
I'm Nicole Murray with Your Money Now. The Washington Post reports the Trump administration is expected to make an announcement today linking pregnant women's use of Tylenol to autism. Berkshire Hathaway has completely exited its extremely profitable equity investment into the Chinese electric vehicle maker BYD. In August of 2022, Berkshire began to reduce the 225 million share position it had purchased in 2008 for 230 million. That followed a 41% jump in the value of the position during that year's second quarter to $9 billion. Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer of New York has urged President Trump to meet with Democrats to avoid a government shutdown at the end of the month. Congressional Democrats have made health care a red line in negotiations, but Republicans appear unlikely to yield to their demands. Trump said he would love to meet with Democrats in Congress, but said he did not think it's going to have any impact. Futures are slightly lower. Friday, the Dow Industrials gained 172. That's Your Money Now.
AccuWeather says highs for today. It should be triple digits today and tomorrow. Chihuahuas, nice and high. This is the Valley's Morning News. Up next on 710 KURV, update from Fox News and the price of an American dream. You know, having a nest egg for retirement, owning a home, having precious little babies, and then sending them to college, all that stuff. What's the price tag for that? That's coming up in 3 minutes on the Valley's Morning News. Amigo Power Equipment in Edinburgh. JP and Jeff waiting for you today. They've got the awesome Kubota equipment that you need to get the job done. The reliable Kubota compact tractors. Man, you stop by Amigo Power Equipment there on Monte Cristo in Edinburgh, you'll see it is a sea of beautiful orange. The LX series from Kubota is the #1 selling compact tractor in the nation. These awesome features. Is versatile. The LX series is versatile and very comfortable, they say. So get your butt over to Amigo Power Equipment and go feel how comfortable the LX series compact tractor, #1 selling compact tractor in the nation is. Kubota is waiting for you at Amigo Power Equipment, Monte Cristo, Edinburgh. And right now, JP and Jeff will provide you, can help sell you a select LX 2620 SU series Kubota tractor for as low as $19,999. or $295 per month if you qualify now through September 30th. Get all the information that you need at KubotaUSA.com, or just stop by and visit with JP and Jeff and take a look and go feel the LX series, #1 selling compact tractor in the nation at Amigo Power Equipment, Edinburgh, Monte Cristo.
Improve your overall health and enjoy a better quality of life with Dr. T's Primary Care. You're trying to set some new weight goals. If you're too moody or stressed out or just tired and trying to get more sleep, Dr. T's Primary Care can help you with all of that. And more if you're worried about things like low testosterone. Dr. T is a primary care provider from the sniffles to the flu and also offer menopause treatment, peptide treatment, and IV vitamin infusions. McAllen area call 956-803-0058 and in Harlingen 956-368-5247. That's drtspриmarycare.com.
Hi there. My name is Tony Bolstead. My wife and I, Carol, own Sand Monsters. We'd like you to come on out and have fun. We've got a half-mile-long track out here. It runs across about 3.5 acres. Have adult cars and kid cars, getting laps in, learning how to drive on the sand. And we also lease space to Redline Helicopters is one of our tenants here, and they've got a pad and they do helicopter tours. Lone Star National Bank and the team there really helped us get this thing put together, answered all our questions, huge help.
I am Stephanie Harrison. I am the second generation owner of Sisters Interiors on South Padre Island. We had always dreamed of owning our own land and owning our own building, using our design team to create what you see here today. That's how we got involved with Lone Star National Bank. We partnered with them and they helped us, create the dream.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Information on your town and your community.
The Valley's Morning News.
News Talk 710 KURV.
It is the Monday edition of the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. It's September 22nd, 2025. I'm Sergio Sanchez, along with show producer Fred Cruz, AccuWeather meteorologist Jason Caterina, and right now upper 70s and just nasty hot today. Should be triple digits for most of the market, Mid-Valley, Western Valley. News on 710 KURV, a service of Edinburgh Consolidated Independent School District. Along with UTRGV, their collegiate high school is enrolling freshman and sophomore classes. Open enrollment all over the place. So for information, call 956-289-2300.
Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. Fox News learning that the terror group Hamas has written a letter to President Trump that's in the hands of Qatar. They're asking him to guarantee a 60-day ceasefire in exchange for the immediate release of half the remaining 48 hostages. Turning Point USA holding an event, University of Minnesota's Twin Cities. Michael Knowles replacing Charlie Kirk as tonight's speaker. He joined Fox and Friends First earlier.
Many other of Charlie's friends will be finishing out this tour. I will appear tonight. There will be an empty chair on stage. I will give a tribute to Charlie, and then we will open up the floor to an open conversation.
Kirk's wife, Erica.
After Charlie's assassination, we didn't see violence. We didn't see rioting.
Addressing the crowd at Sunday's memorial, America's listening to Fox News.
The White House is trying to calm worries in the business community caused by President Trump's big new fee for new H-1B visas.
President Trump signed a proclamation Friday that imposes a $100,000 fee on foreign workers who want to obtain a visa to work in the U.S. The fee went into effect at midnight Saturday. Later, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt tried to calm fears about the proclamation, clarifying it was not an annual fee but a one-time fee, and that it applies only to new visas, not renewals for current visa holders. Leavitt says existing H-1B holders can continue to leave and re-enter the country as allowed before. I'm Scott Carr in Washington.
And as I promised you earlier, okay, so what's the price tag on the American dream? More than just owning a home, the whole package. You get married, you have little babies. I appreciate little babies. Give me a kiss. And then you send those babies to college. And then you have a retirement nest egg. And yes, you have a home. Price tag for that, according to a new study from Investopedia, $5 million. So over several years, $5 million, that's what you need in order to get it done. This is the Valley's Morning News on News Talk 710 KURV. On your bloated salary, Freddie, I mean, that you reached that like in 2-3 years, a long time ago, right? You're still putting into the nest egg. Your station for Astros baseball, go Astros. Chihuahuas, if they're going to make the postseason, they just need to keep on winning, and Cleveland needs to keep on losing. Astros baseball tomorrow night on 710 KURV. The Ryan and Brian real estate team, they've developed a great work relationship with Edwards Homes, one of the best homemakers, best home builders in the nation, one of the nation's best, according to Housing Giant's top 200 list by pro builders. Edwards Homes and the Ryan and Brian real estate team can get you into a beautiful, sweet-smelling, wonderful, something that you have been dreaming of for you and your family, growing family. Yeah, Edwards Homes might be the way to go. Have that conversation with the Ryan and Brian real estate team, because this top home builder in the area, these affordable homes, innovative, beautiful homes, man, you might be able to snag one of these homes with interest rates as low as 4.99% if you qualify. But you got to start that conversation with the top real estate team in this entire region. The only team I'm trusting to help me buy a home, to help me sell my home, is the Ryan and Brian real estate team. So start that conversation with them. See if they can get you into one of those brand new, beautiful Edwards Homes. Here's the number to call, 956-540-2536. The website, ryanandbrian.com. That's ryanandbrian.com.
Got a meeting? A party? A hungry crowd? Yeah, you could go with the usual. The same old tired trays everyone expects and boring veggies. Or you could do something better. Something that makes your taste buds water as soon as you hear the name. The Blue Onion. At the Blue Onion in McAllen and Weslaco, we're redefining catering. We're bringing bold, handcrafted flavors straight to your next office event or party with fresh, crisp salads made with the healthiest, best ingredients. Warm, savory wraps packed with flavor. Dip samplers with flatbread for everyone, and our signature pizzas and po' boys. Yep, they'll be talking about these delicious get-togethers long after lunch is over. And here's the best part. For every 6 orders in your catering box, you get a free Blue Onion.
Summer is heating up, and so is our local economy. From sizzling business deals to community connections, News Talk 710 KURV and the Radio Potami app are here to keep you in the know. Download the Radio Potami app to stay informed and entertained. Whether it's local market updates, summer events, or the weather, we've got you covered. Support local, stay connected, and tune in to the pulse of Rio Grande Valley business. News Talk 710 KURV and the